Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2. Once again, this is pre-recorded gameplay and I'm doing the commentary over it. I actually managed to get about 3 or 4 missions done in this video. And I will be heading over to Staten Island as well towards the end, which is great. I'm also going to be doing the bomb the base mission as well. I figured out a great way to do that. There's a YouTuber called Ozama. He showed an easy way of doing that mission, the sniping parts, and I'm going to be explaining all about that when I get to it. I can't take credit for completing that mission whatsoever, so it was all Ozama really. Watching his video helped me do it. So we're also going to be finally wiping out the triads and I think meeting up with Maria as well. And also having a talk with Salvatore Leone. So, there's quite a lot going on in this jam-packed, just over half an hour video. So, without any further ado, let's crack on and let's get into it. We've just got to wait for it to load up because it just takes an age. And we should be back into the action very soon. Oh, come on. I want to get back into Liberty City. Come on. Right, here we are. Right at the safe house. So, we'll have that baseball bat, and then we'll head off this way. So, I think we've got to go see Tony first. Tony Cipriani, because he's just like wants to wipe the triads out completely, and so we need to go and see him in order to do that. So that's going to be the first thing we'll do. I actually did this last night. Got back from the gym. I just chilled and I just filmed some GTA 3. I was actually surprised to actually get through most of the missions, so I'm getting used to it now. Anyway, let's go see Tony. I keep wanting to talk about Staten Island, but I don't want to get too far ahead because if you guys have been watching my videos, then we're not there yet. So I'll try and concentrate on Liberty City. Alright, come on. Let's just drive up this way, up Chinatown. Lovely. Come on. To the left. Oh. We'll go this way. So yeah, once again I've edited this video down. You know, I basically failed loads of times at the bomb the base mission. I thought, well, I don't mind showing some of my deaths and my fails and stuff, but I thought, you know what, let's just skip to the good bit.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit. We're gonna finish the triads in Liberty once and for all. 8 Ball's rigged a dust cart with a bomb. It's on a timer, so if you mess up, there'll be no evidence. Go and pick up the dust cart. Careful. 8 Ball says it's real sensitive, and the slightest bump could set that thing off. Their fish factory will open its gates for a dust cart, so you can drive right in. Park up between the gas canisters and get the hell out of there. I want it to rain mackerel. We're talking real biblical here. Nothing low budget.
Yeah, so I'm getting so fixated on the bomb the base, I'm forgetting about the mission at hand. Yeah, we need to steal a dust cart. As he said, 8 Ball's rigged it with explosives. We go into the triad factory and blow it up completely, and that puts an end to the triads, I believe, and then we can just carry on with the next part of the mission. So I think Salvatore opens up after I've done this, so let's head on down to 8 Ball and let's go get that dust cart we need. Okay. Oh, I'll take a little turn in there. I always get mixed up at this turn because the turn's quite sort of sharp. You need to turn literally on a sixpence. You need to turn exactly right here. And there's the dust cart. There we are. So, I'm just going to get in it. There we go. And head over to the triad factory. As you can see, there's a damage meter on screen and a time limit, so you can't take too much damage, otherwise it will blow up and you will fail the mission. So it is possible to do this. It's not a really hard mission. You've just got to not bang into anything, head for the fish factory and you'll be fine. You do get quite a generous time limit, I think. Although it's kind of like, it's generous in the way that I think you get there, you've got a few extra seconds, because the game, unfortunately, at this point, I don't know why it does this, when you get to the factory, it doesn't have, like, from what I could see, a blue, you know, where you're supposed to park the car, it doesn't actually tell you where. I think a dot appears, but there's no, you know, sort of indication. You've just got to follow where the dot is, but there's no sort of blue flashing symbol, is what I mean. So I can't just park it there. See, it's kind of like I need to get as close to that pink symbol as I can. That's kind of how I did it, really. So as you can see, I've taken a little bit of damage. I should be alright though. As long as you don't take too much, you'll be fine. And it's difficult because you've got the time limit, so I'm constantly trying not to panic at this point, I think. I'm thinking, God, I've got to get there, I've got to get there, got to get there. You know, but it's like, oh, yeah. So I've got like, I think less than a minute now to get there. And I'm really panicking. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And it's literally right here. I think it's just through here. Okay, and this is it, the fish factory. See how gullible are the triads? I mean, this is the way I got in last time. See, I'm just driving around and I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go exactly. So, God, I've got 30 odd seconds. So this is the bit where I really start to panic, because I'm like, where do I go? Because there's no obvious kind of route. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know why I reverse here. I don't know why I don't just keep going for it. I've got 20 odd seconds to do this. Right, and it's just here, I think. You need to activate the bomb. So you need to get back in the car, arm the bomb, and then just get the hell out of there. Run. And there you go. Just done it in the nick of time, guys. The triads are toast. And I passed the mission, and I've got 30 grand. So yeah, kind of a tense mission as well. I guess it's pretty self-explanatory, you know, now I'm looking back. But when you kind of playing it, you're like, oh my God, where's that blue flashing icon? So I could know where to plant them. Plant the bomb, I mean. I was like, oh my God. But it's done now. As you can see, the triad factory's on fire. I'm just trying to get rid of as many triads as I can. Splat them. And now we can get out, we can get some money, we can get some guns, so it's all good. I'll take that, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh yes, cash. Right, now we're gonna go, now we're gonna leave. The gate just automatically opens, I love it. So now we're going to get out, now that that's done. It looks like Salvatore Leone's opened up on the map as well. So this is the bomber base thing, I think. And as I said, I can't take any credit for this whatsoever. It's all Osama. A-Z-Z-A-M-A, yeah. I'm going to explain, basically, as I do it, how to do it. Because the sniping, the controls are very fiddly, even on PlayStation 2. I was watching it done on an Android phone, and someone was saying that the controls are just really dodgy, and they really are. I think on any format. I think, personally, Rockstar should have made them less sort of sensitive and more kind of controlled, because it's difficult to snipe enemies when you try to aim for an enemy, but it always goes past them. The target always goes past them, so you need to kind of... a lot of it's just luck, I think. That's the only way I can explain it. And even with the 8-ball glitch, it gives you a lot more time. But it's still kind of, you know, you still got to take out the blokes, so there's no getting away from that. So you still do have to use the sniper rifle, but using this glitch saves you a lot of time, I think. Okay, so I don't know if I've done it correctly, because I know watching Osama, he did it in a specific way where 8-Ball couldn't get up. But I'll explain all that to you. I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to go see Salvatore now and just set the mission up. Then we need to go back and see 8-Ball and get what we need. And he's a bit of a tightwad. I mean, like, I've got to pay for the explosives that he needs. So Salvatore won't pay for it. It comes out of my pocket. But it's like an important mission. This mission is critical. You cannot progress past this point unless you've done this mission, unfortunately. So it's one of those that crops up. And it's, I will say, even with the glitch, it's a very stressful mission, and you need a lot of luck, and you need kind of, I don't know even how I did it, to be honest. I think I just had faith. I knew I would do it. I just kept telling myself I could, and I just managed to do it. And obviously the 8-Ball glitch gave me a little bit more time to snipe off the enemies. So I guess I felt a bit more relaxed knowing that I had more time. Right. So let's go into Salvatore's. Oh, run that guy over. She's on fire. Right. Okay. Here we go, guys. Bomb the base, Act 1.
The cartel has got bottomless funds from pushing that spank crap. If we make an open attack on them, they'll wipe the floor with us. They must be making spank on that big boat that Curly led you to. So we gotta use our heads. Or rather, one head. Your head. I'm asking you to destroy that spank factory as a personal favor to me, Salvatore Leone. If you do this for me, you will be a made man. Anything you want. Go and see 8-Ball. You'll need his expertise to blow up that boat.
Yeah, so this is the biggie, basically. The critical mission you need to do. It's I think one of the most frustrating parts is I'm not saying this mission is easy, because it certainly isn't, but it's just the fact that if you fail, you have to keep going to see Salvatore again and again, which is what annoying. I think you do anyway if you fail, just to trigger the mission again, just to go see 8-Ball again, and you need always to have, I think did you say 100,000 or something to pay for the explosives? So I had to keep kind of loading up my file each time I failed, rather than kind of stay in the game, because I just wanted to get to the mission as quickly as I could. So, you know, it is a bit annoying. Okay, so, but at least I'm confident in the knowledge I'm going to do this. You have to actually visit him twice here. One to trigger the mission, and twice to pay for the explosives. And I kind of get a little bit like, where am I going here? I don't know why I do this. So if you see me with a different vehicle or anything, it's because I've edited this basically. So I get to 8-Balls, and after the cutscene, 8-Balls place, yes. Here we go.
Yo, my man. Salvatore phoned ahead, but a job like this is gonna need a lot of fireworks. I'll need $100,000 to cover expenses. But you know, with me, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Come back, brother, when you have the money. Okay, let's do this then. I can set this baby to detonate, but I still can't use a piece with these hands. Here, this rifle should help you pop some heads.
Alright, so yeah, I've just edited this video basically, so you kind of see me do it. I thought, you know, I could go through the motions and you could watch me fail this mission over and over again, but it's just so frustrating. So I thought, well, I might as well just show off the easiest way of doing this mission. So yeah, I remember doing this like, a few years ago. I decided to play through. I've never played through this game fully, and that's about as far as I got. I get to bomb the base, and I just about did it with the skin of my teeth, and it was so frustrating to do, and my heart was pounding like 100 miles an hour, and I've never had that with any mission on this game where I was so desperate to do this mission, and that's what I love about this game. Yeah, I got so into it, I thought, oh my god, you know, the fact that 8-Ball, you need to take out the enemies as quickly as you can, because 8-Ball's trying to blow up the Spank Factory, and you know, you get to like 2 enemies left and you're trying with that sniper rifle, but it's kind of awkward. But anyway, this is what Osama did anyway, so I'm going to show you. I don't know if I do the exact same thing as what he did, but it kind of helped me anyway. So what you need to do is you need to drive this way. You need to follow 8-Ball rather than go up to the vantage point straight away. And we need to position the car in a certain way. We need to kind of knock 8-Ball over and park the car over him so he can't get up. Now what that does is 8-Ball's technically not dead, he's just trapped, and because he's trapped he can't get up, meaning you can use the sniper rifle if you know, so you've got a little bit more time, because if you start shooting people and 8-Ball's and you haven't done that glitch, and 8-Ball will get in sooner, so you need a little bit more time. I think it gives you more time to actually get rid of the enemies on the boat, so you can kind of snipe them off with ease really. I think when you get to the last 2, I think that's when 8-Ball appears, because the glitch goes away because the game needs to trigger off the next sequence of events. So otherwise, you know, you won't be able to pass this mission. So there you go. So 8-Ball's now trapped behind, check it out, in that car, and he can't get up. He can't get up until I've destroyed like so many enemies. So yeah, great glitch from Osama, essentially. So I would never have figured that out on my own. I was looking for ways to do this as easy as I can, but again, using the sniper rifle for me is really awkward. I was very lucky to be able to get it to work at all, because as I said, I tried the control stick, but it's too sensitive for me. The directional button is what I'm used to, but even that's fiddly. I'm trying to take out these enemies as much as I can. See that? I just got lucky there. I've taken out 2 enemies. I've blown up that guy. See, it's all, I don't get how I'm doing this, because the controls just so all over the place. Come on. Get the guy over there. You need to get all these guys. See that? I've got more time. 8-Ball's nowhere to be seen. I'm taking out the enemies. I'm trying to get the enemies, but it's really difficult. Oh my god, come on. I'm really trying. God knows how I do this. But look how close it gets as well. I get so close. And I've got 1 enemy to destroy. And I can't do it for whatever reason. And 8-Ball arrives. And I need to get this guy, and I don't even know how I do it. There you go, just managed to wipe him out just as 8-Ball gets through. And there you go, guys. That is bomb base done. So, thank you, Osama. Brilliant. And that's how you do it, guys. Kind of the only advice I can give in regards to using that sniper rifle. I will say it's painful to use, and many people just have problems with it, myself included. But I've done the mission, I've got all that cash back plus some extra, and I can move on. So boom, literally that's the Spank Factory blown up, and so I don't have to worry about bomb base now. All done.
Hey, this is Andy on the Lips 106.
So we are going to move now to Salvatore's. I believe Salvatore's going to give us another mission, so I don't give anything away in regards to storyline, but it gets pretty good anyway, that's all I'm going to say. And it just goes to show that things aren't always as simple in Liberty City, or in Grand Theft Auto 3 in general. Okay. I think what I'll do first though is go and save my game. We'll head into the head there and just save it, because I don't want to do that bomb debate again. Absolutely not. It's the most difficult mission on the game for me. But I think I kind of, although I did use the glitch, I had to sort of talk myself through using the sniper rifle, because I was using it and I was failing time and time again. But I had to keep telling myself, look, you can do this, you can do this. Just keep trying and you will. And I remember I got to a point where I got really good with the sniper rifle, and I got so close to doing it without using the glitch, and I was like almost there, but they just kept, and the message kept popping up, they've iced 8-ball, and I'm like, oh my god, every time I try. But it's done now. We can move on upwards now, back to Salvatore's. As I said, there's nothing too complicated now coming up. I have edited the video again in a little bit, which you will see. It's just in regards to trying to find Salvatore's girl. Okay, so let's try and get to Salvatore's now. Drive this way. Lovely. So yeah, I did pause it here. I think I just had a little sort of breather here just to try to collect myself, because that sniper rifle thing took a lot out of me. I mean, my heart was, you would not believe, when I got to the last guy, my heart was pounding in my chest, because I was like, I've almost done it, I've almost done it, I've almost done it. And then, you know, there's no greater feeling than when you see 8-ball blow up that factory. It's like the best feeling ever. So yeah, I kind of had to just kind of calm down, have a sip of my coffee, and just kind of, you know, reflect on what had just happened. So I just can't believe it's kind of done now, and I did it surprisingly quite quickly as well. So hopefully be returning back to the action in just a second. Here we go, good. It's just hard when you're commentating over pre-recorded footage, because often you pause the game and you're like, why did I pause it? And I think I may have heard a noise or something like that, and I just sort of paused it to check. Right, okay. There's an optional mission there, but that's cool. We just want to do the story ones. That's all I'm interested in. Okay. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get to Salvatore's. It just seems to take an age. Alright, we'll go this way. Yeah, we're almost there now. Suffice to say, things get pretty cool at this point. And there we go. The main man, Salvatore. We're going to go this way. Okay. Here we go. Let's go see him.
It's my favorite cleaner. I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those grease balls. I just got one little job for you before we can all celebrate. There's a car around the block from Luigi's club. The inside is covered in brains. We had to help some guy make up his mind, and it proved a little messy. Take it to the crusher before the cops find it.
Okay, so we need to go do that for Salvatore. So let's head into the car. In fact, I might as well go in style. So we'll take the Mafia Sentinel car. Fast, snippy. I love these cars. Oh dear. I just get confused with the road sometimes as well on this game because it's so dark. I can't see where I'm supposed to drive out, and sometimes that can be a bit difficult. Am I not there? Ah, well, we're down a hill. We're gonna get there anyway. So, all right. So we need to get to that car. Okay. To the left. Oh. Go down here. Hepburn Heights. Yeah, if I just write that up. Received a text. It says, "This is Maria. The car's a trap. Meet me at the slip south at Callahan Bridge." Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I found trying to get to Maria very difficult because she's in a very specific spot near the Callahan Bridge, and I could not get to her unless I climbed the wall and I dropped down. I did it like platform game style, like Rayman or something. I just dropped down onto I tried to get exactly to where the dot was, but every time I try, I'd just be blocked off. I realised that there's an easy way to get there, but you've got to just balance yourself on the wall. And I think I'm also being chased by triads and stuff at this point as well. So we're almost there, guys. We are almost there. We're gonna get there. Right, and this is like where I get the dots confused. That's the car. And that's the one with the bomb in it, you see. The pink icon is actually Maria, and I was like, there's two icons. I got well mixed up. I was like, oh my god. It's really annoyed me. Anyway, let's take this taxi cab and let's try and get to Maria. But yeah, I spent like unedited. I tried to get to her. I just could not work out how to do it. It's like I know she's down below, but I'd go to where the dot is, but there didn't seem to be any easy way of getting to her. So I had to kind of just risk it, wing it really, and just figure it out. Yeah, the triads are still after me. Obviously, because I took out their factory, they're not very happy. Okay. So we're getting there. Maria seems really far away as well. Oh, get out of the way. Bugger off. Right, this is Callahan Point, so we're close. We are so close to her now. We've just got to go this way and then we'll just head out through the other door. Or through the other route, I should say. Yeah, it's like this huge wall. Can you see this huge wall here? Well, she's literally right down below this wall, but I can't find her. I cannot get to her. Or I couldn't get to her anyway. Luckily, there's some health position here. And check it out. We can't jump from the wall that way, but we can literally... I think we can do it this way. There we go, look at that, we can actually climb on the wall. Now what we need to do is position yourself as far, you know, in the centre of that dot as possible, and then just drop down. That's what I did anyway. So I just dropped down here. And there we go. There probably is a route down there, but I just couldn't see it.
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean, the worst thing is, it's all my fault because I told him we were an item. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Look, you're a marked man on the mafia turf, and I've got to get out of here, too. I've seen too much killing, too much blood. Look, this is a friend of mine, okay? She's an old friend, and it's so good. She's someone we could trust.
Come on, enough of the speeches. We better get out of here before we get more hysterical Italians wanting less friendly reunions.
Right, so we're going to escape with Asuka and Maria to the next island, which is Staten Island, basically. So I will be working for her She's my new boss. And I think the missions will be a little bit more tougher as well. So what's really cool is now I'm actually controlling the boat to the next island, so it's awesome. So this is about as far as I got. I remember when I played this before, I got to the second island, but I just got really stuck. So hopefully I'm going to power through all that now. Okay, wait for this cutscene to load.
Asuka and I are gonna have to talk. Why don't you go cruise around?
You'll need a place to lie low. There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs. Come back here to my condo when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat.
Ah, fantastic. So yeah, there you go. So I passed the mission. So that was pretty good. Salvatore was going to betray me, and luckily Maria let me know via text. I remember doing this last time, and I don't think I even noticed the text message. I just went to the car blew up, and then I thought it was a bit strange. I didn't twig that it was a betrayal. But anyway, we're in Staten Island now. We've been given an upgrade. We've been bumped up the ladder even more. So I think we're going to take revenge on Salvatore, possibly in the next couple of videos, all being well. So let's just get to the safe house, and then I will save the game and then do my outro. I'm going to go this way. We're almost there now. Okay, to the right. There we go, and we'll take the next right here. It's very difficult to get to this safe house. Alright, so we're almost there, so I just want to say thank you very much. This has been Lucas Mackintosh. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out my retro play channel and my videos. Please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to support the channel. Keep checking back for new retro content, and please don't forget to give me some feedback as well. Let me know what you think of my Grand Theft Auto 3 Let's Play, as well as my other Let's Plays on my channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out my videos and my channel. Check me out on Twitter for all the latest uploads, and why not subscribe so you'll be instantly notified when I upload a new video. Okay, and that should do it, guys. All being well, just pop back in here and save the game. Okay, let's save that. Okay, that should do it, guys. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you next time for some more Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2.